well as gentlemen, Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone Arena action. Blizzard made a closed beta patch. I thought that the changes with this patch were going to come out with the open beta, but open beta is not here. We're still in closed, but the patch has been changed, or the patch has been implemented, so we'll see some of the changes in this run perhaps. Let's go ahead and grab Hunter. I only have like 7 Hunter videos compared to like more than 10 for most every other class, so let's go ahead and see if we can balance that out. You know what's interesting is the patch notes did not mention anything about Nat Pagle, so as far as I know, this thing is still bugged and still only has a quarter chance to draw a card. King Mukla is just terrible. I'll pay the extra 2 mana for Sylvanas here. It's a legendary to start things off. You know, I'm not a fan of either of these cards, so we'll just take a Leper Gnome. Nice to have a 1-drop, and Leper Gnome's a pretty good one. Here, I think I like Explosive Trap a lot, so I'm going to make sure I grab it, although the Silvermoon Guardian certainly is a temptation. I like Arcane Shot for some early removal, but man, Animal Companion and Stranglethorn Tiger is so good. It's a tricky call. I'm going to take the Animal Companion. I'll take pretty much every single one of these that I see, because it's essentially a 4-mana card for 3 mana, and that's just really good. Okay, Misdirection I think sucks, Mana Addict sucks, so It Master it is, as our rare here. Okay, Dark Iron Dwarf is a temptation, but I don't think he's quite as ridiculous as Animal Companion is. So, okay, here we'll take the Arcane Shot for some early removal. Only playable card here is the Savannah Highmane, so let's just grab it and not care. Okay, so the Houndmaster is very strong, but obviously, if you don't have a Hound, or a Beast, is really bad. Silvermoon Guardian is just great all around, so this is non-conditional, this one is conditional. Now, I do have 2 Beasts to go with the Animal Companion. I've always said that you should not dismiss the value of 2-card synergies, but I guess I should clarify here that that's 2 cards that are fine on their own, but that happen to be very good if you get them together. It's not quite the same thing. With Houndmaster, you definitely want more than just 2 beasts in your deck, because it's not just that he's fine on his own, but with a beast, he's great. On his own, a 4-3 for 4 is kind of terrible. But I'm going to take him here, and we'll know that, you know, beasts in the future are more valuable. So this is the kind of stuff I run into as a hunter. I want to take a Fairy Dragon because I need 2 drops. My only 2-drop is Explosive Trap. I've already got 2 3-drops. So I'm violating curve to take Animal Companion here. And in fact, I'm not going to do that. Even though I have a Houndmaster, boy, I don't know. Animal Companion is so good just on its own, and plus with Houndmaster, I'm going to take it. Fine, I'm going to violate curve. We'll just have to get our 2-drops later. Okay, as Papa Boris likes to say, Crazed Alchemist always finds a use. Certainly better than this trash over here. We'll take him pretty happily. Haha, another Animal Companion? I still need more 2-drops, but this is a pretty mediocre one. Granted, it's a beast, but so is the Animal Companion. Yeah, let's take every Animal Companion we see. It's a really good card. I don't mind. Okay, Frostwolf Warlord is a good synergy with the It Master, and I could use some more endgame stuff here. So yeah, we'll take it over these 1-drops. The 1-drops are fine, but I've already got one. So the Frostwolf Warlord seems like a pretty good grab. Acolyte of Pain, I don't want any more 3-drops. I've already running kind of high on those. So a 6-drop or 5-drop, well, these are both good. Since I do have a Frostwolf Warlord, let's go ahead and grab the Silverhand Knight. And it's cheaper than the Harpy as well, which is nice. Cult Master, very good with Imp Master, with the Silverhand Knight, with any other swarm creatures I might find. I do want some Taunt, but this, and this is a, you know, I have to consider, this is a Beast as well as a Taunt, both of which are things I need. The Cult Master's more conditional. It can be amazing, but it can be not so hot. You know, I'm going to take the Grizzly. It's a beast, and I think as a hunter, you just got to do this. You just got to make slightly suboptimal picks sometimes. It also gives me Taunt, which I need. Okay, well, here I'm going to make everyone very happy and take Spellbreaker. I feel like I haven't seen this card in like 10 drafts, but let's make sure we get a Silence in here and enjoy that. The problem here is this Panther is a beast, but man, I don't want to take any more 3-drops. I've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whatever, we'll take it. I mean, I don't want more 5-drops either, so sure. Getting lots of beasts here. 2 silences, no. Definitely not. We're going to take a Silvermoon Guardian here for some more mid-game. Wow, well, when it rains, it's very quiet, I guess. I'm going to take Multi-Shot, though, a very important card for hunters. And, okay, here's where we'll take the Dark Iron Dwarf. I passed on one before. I don't want to take this Questing Adventurer. Well, if one, because it's too many 3-drops, so if one Crazed Alchemist finds a use, 2 will find a use. Ah, God, Flesh-Eating Ghoul, so many 3-drops. Nightblade, I can't do it. I'll take a Flesh-Eating Ghoul here. Oh, God, I'm forced to take another 3-drop. We'll just take the Harvest Golem. It's the most solid one. This is not turning out well at all. Another multi-shot. I think I just need another beast, and the charge is nice as well. Hopefully I can get some more endgame. Okay, Animal Companion number 4. That's a bit greedy. Let's just take the Novice Engineer for some more 2-mana plays that aren't Crazed Alchemist. And the only playable card here is the Twilight Drake. Okay, this is one of the changes. Shattered Sun Cleric only now is a 3-2. Remember this, how it used to be a 3-3? Now it's a 3-2, so that makes a big difference. That really, really makes a big difference. It's still a good card, but it's not quite the Windmill Slam it used to be. I'm going to take Deadly Shot. It's an important card to have one of in your deck. Okay, I'm going to take Fen Creeper, because it's unconditional and because it's taunt, and I'm light on that. It is, the Dark Iron Dwarf is certainly nice, and the Hunter's Mark is nice with the Imp Master, and just with, you know, having outs in general, but I'm going to take the Fen Creeper here for the tauntage. Okay, another Deadly Shot. Now let's take a Gnomish Inventor. So we got a little bit of a 3-mana, 4-mana spike thing going on here, which is okay, I suppose. Oh, God, I don't... Oh, this could just be like a cycle. Do I want yet another 4-drop? I think I have enough 4-drop cards. I don't need this Twilight Drake, do I? We'll take Flare. This will just be used as a cycling card, and hey, if it destroys a Secret or Stealth, then so much the better. It's actually kind of nice against Blood Imps. If you have a creature on the board and your opponent drops a Blood Imp, you can Flare and kill it. That's actually pretty awesome. You draw a card and you kill the Blood Imp. Good stuff. So definitely not the strongest deck. It's not aggro. It's not endgame. It's just got a lot of 3 and 4 mana creatures. So either we overrun the opponent between like turn 3 and 6 or so, or we don't and then we just lose. So that's kind of how this game's gonna work. Anyway, I'm not, I don't think I'm quite as, well, we'll see how much I start swearing. I seem to have a more relaxed attitude. Perhaps, you know, being dumped by the love of your life sort of makes you care a little bit less, or put into perspective a little bit more your times in Hearthstone. Deadly Shot, not super great against Shamans with their totems, so we'll send it back, and hopefully I'll tap deck it later if I need it. Dark Iron Dwarf is too speculative to keep. We'll keep the Animal Companion, though. Wish I were second, so I could coin this out on turn 2, as it is... Oh boy, this is going to be a slow start. As a hunter, and this is actually maybe something I should have thought about more, but as a hunter, you really don't want to have slow starts because your hero ability doesn't impact the board, so steady shotting is just bad on turn 2. Jaxed, the Shaman. Okay, Leper Gnome here. I'm really glad I top-decked my Novice Engineer. It'll trade very happily with the Leper Gnome and give me a card, so I start off with a card advantage against my opponent. Let's see if he tries to flip a Taunt Totem to protect his Leper Gnome. And he does! Oh god, that's annoying. Well, one saving grace might be if... basically, 2 out of 3 of these will work. Either the buff will work, or the Charging Pig will work. I just don't want the 4/4 taunt. Alright, I got the Charging Pig, so what we'll do is we'll use the Pig to kill the Totem. We'll use the Novice Engineer to kill the Leper Gnome. Okay, so we start with some card advantage. And not losing too much life or anything. Plus, we got some good plays to make. We sort of avoided our spike. We're beating the odds with this draw. For sure, because we have a 4, 5, and 6, and that's not where this deck has the biggest curve. Okay, so he's going to get a little bit of advantage, because he's going to get to kill my Beast here. I was going to play the Silver Moon Guardian, so that after he pops the Divine Shield against my Huffer, I can pop my Divine Shield against the Guardian. Sadly, these Silver Moon Guardians are not going to pop Divine Shields together, if you know what I mean. But I could also play the Houndmaster, which is interesting. That'll make this a 6/4. You could pop Divine Shield, and then the guy would actually live. I think we'll do that. The reason... Well, hold on. If I don't play this, then I can actually put Taunt on this later. So, like, then making it an 8/7 that spawns Hyenas when it dies. But you know what? First of all, if my opponent has a Hex, this will just die, and with that, nothing. And second of all, as I like to say, a good option now is better than the best option later. Let's just go ahead and get 6 damage on the face, and ask my opponent a question. Basically, the question is, can you deal an extra point of damage? He's got 6 cards, so probably, but you know what? If you ask your opponent enough questions, eventually he'll run out of answers. Well, that was a pretty good use of silence, so now this guy's gonna get to kill off both of my creatures, and that's actually really sad. Okay. I think this is the time, although Twilight Drake is tempting, to go ahead and grab the Fen Creeper, just because it is very good against my opponent's board. I can trade one of these creatures off, and just accept the 2-for-1, as it were. And I will do that. I'm just sick of losing games because I don't trade creatures. We've got good end-game, mid-game content, so I'm not that worried about aggroing my opponent down. Plus, I am a hunter. If this gets into a, you know, like protracted struggle, I should have the advantage because shamans, you know, don't have any innate healing. Checking for another taunt totem. He gets it again. Oh, man. That's so annoying. Golly Jesus. So, unfortunately, I have to kill this stupid totem. I can't kill his real creatures. Motherfucker. Well, alright. Here we're going to do this. So I have to. Do I play Sylvanas? That seems a bit premature. Let's just go ahead and play this Death Maiden. Seems fine to me. God, I really wish he hadn't flipped the Taunt Totem twice now! Twice! The first one saved him 4 damage, and the second one saved his creature. Ah, it's so annoying. Well, we'll see what he can do. My board is quite huge. Making a totem makes me really happy, but if this is a Taunt Totem, I swear I'm gonna flip a bitch. Okay, good. No Taunt Totem. Stormforged Axe, very unimpressive. Not enough damage. Ah, he's got, like, something else here. Lightning Bolt, perhaps? Can't play a Hex. Ooh, he pointed something and then put it back. It was this card. Makes me wonder if he was planning to play a Hex and just doesn't have enough mana. Oh no, he pulled that card back out. Frost Shock. I see. Okay. So with the spell damage, alright, so he 2-for-1'd himself, the Frost Shock and the Kobold Geomancer, and it even took a tick of the weapon for, you know, good measure. Okay, well, this seems great. Again, I'm not that concerned about racing. Let's just go ahead and kill off this creature. Play a Twilight Drake. Now let's do this Animal Companion, shall we? Here is where I would like the 4/4 bear. I got the Leok, that's fine. The buff is kind of nice. And this is, you know, he still can't exactly kill it. This is 2 damage, 3 damage, he needs another point of damage. So I'm winning on cards. Everything seems good. He was overloaded for 1 because of the Stormforged Axe, so he's only got 3 mana left. This thing, I mean, will almost surely die. I can't fathom how it wouldn't. Dust Devil! Oh, okay. Okay, that's actually pretty good here. It'll deal 3 damage to something. Yeah! The Taunt Totem. Well, he had a 1 in 3 chance. Can't complain too much. I mean, I can, but I'm not gonna. Okay, my opponent probably should kill this. I don't know, I guess taking 7 damage to the face doesn't seem too tempting. Just gonna whack my Leok and pass the turn? I don't know, I'm not a big fan of hitting creatures if it doesn't kill them. Okay. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to... Well, you know what? I really can't leave this thing alive. But I'm going to draw a card first. See what I get. Crazed Alchemist. Ah, that's interesting. Okay. We're going to... Crazed Alchemist always finds a use. We're going to kill the totem. And then I'm going to attack... Let's see, can he kill me next? Assuming I cash in the Leok for the Dust Devil. Can he actually kill me next turn? Not really. I'm going to actually hit him for 12 damage. That is kind of an insane amount of damage. I'm going to get rid of this Dust Devil to stop Rock Biter Weapon and Bloodlust shenanigans. And we're going to Steady Shot him. Alright, so death is threatened here. With a 4/6, it's actually kind of beefy and hard to get rid of, plus he's overloaded for 2. See what he can do here. He's got a Silence. Well, gotta admit... The silences have been pretty good for my opponent. Now this 1/1 can kill my Twilight Drake, so he got rid of my most threatening creature. This Highmane does threaten to get the kill, though. And he's only got 4 mana left with which to deal with it? What that sentence didn't make sense. He's only got 4 mana left with which to deal with it. I think he'd like to avoid trading the Questing Adventurer in. Okay, he's going to give it Wind Fury. Does he actually kill me? That seems very unlikely. Oh no, he's just gonna go ahead and value up. Okay. Interesting choice not using this 1/1 to kill my Highmane, or my Drake. Why not use the Questing Adventurer to kill the Savannah? Anyway, whatever. I was gonna get, you know, 4 power worth of damage anyways, so I would have had 6. I guess he couldn't stop it. So pretty strong game against that Shaman. Not sure how good he was. What the heck was that noise? I swear I heard a noise. Okay, whatever. Anyway, did anyone else hear that, or is it just me? Anyway, I'm not sure if he was good or bad, or new. Don't know if there are any open beta, or excuse me, closed beta keys going out in any waves or anything, that there would be new players here. But he seemed to play fine, he just didn't really ever play enough good cards. And I guess he had 2 silences, both of which were helpful. But still, he just got steamrolled, so I guess they weren't helpful enough. Okay, let's see who our next opponent is. Hopefully it's not really slow guy. That would suck. We're up against a hunter. Trunig? That is one of the more dubious names I've seen in a long time. Alright, so I don't want to keep... I do and I don't want to keep Deadly Shot. On the one hand, it's nice if he plays like a 3/3 of some sort. But on the other hand, it could just be totally useless. So we'll keep this removal for his like turn 1 or turn 2 play. Keep that for, well, hopefully turn 2. And then, you know, turn 3, turn 4. Twilight Drake, ooh, that's a nice sound. Twilight Drake, gonna be a little bit unimpressive if I'm doing all this stuff, but that's alright. It should still be at least a Chillwind Yeti, I believe. Yes, it should be 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but I lose the coin. So yeah, it'll be fine. Okay. Well, I got the Deadly Shot anyways. So here, I can either coin out a Harvest Golem and hope to kill the wolf, straight up dog, or I just kill it with the Arcane Shot. So the Arcane Shot advantage is that I keep the coin in my hand for later, and I just take the wolf off and I remove any possibility of Shattered Sun Clerics. Let's take it slow here. I'll take it slow. It's about as good of a use for Arcane Shot as it gets. And I get to keep my coin. So where am I going to use the coin? I don't know. Time might pass it by. That's a true fact. I wish I had Leper Gnome here. That would have been awesome on turn 1. Kill the wolf with that. Here's the Starving Buzzard. So now, of course, I wish I had the Arcane Shot, because this is a lot better. I don't know why he didn't play this first. But we're actually going to play Harvest Golem. Not Animal Companion. The reason for that is it'd be a bit sad to play the Animal Companion and flip the pig, which would just die to the 2/1 Starving Buzzard. Don't really want to do that. We'll see if he has a beast. If he has a beast, he has a beast. I can Deadly Shot if need be next turn, but if not, I can just play Twilight Drake, which is going to be pretty big. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to be a... Yeah, it's going to be a 4/7. Okay, so that trap is one I do not like at all. Because if it is, God, if it is a snake trap, I am gonna be so mad if it's a snake trap, because he's gonna get 3 cards out of it. Do I dare risk it? Do I really play Deadly Shot here just because this might be a snake trap? Nope. If he gets the snakes, he gets the snakes. I'm consciously playing into it. All right, it's not snake trap and it's not freezing trap, which is really awesome. That was kind of the other big one. Let's play a Twilight Drake. It's not snipe. Well, we know what it is now. Almost certainly. Almost certainly it is an explosive trap. Because freezing trap, snake trap, and snipe would have triggered. Only other thing it could be is a misdirection, and that would be fine. It would actually be pretty much exactly the same as an explosive trap with a chance of being worse. Alright, looks like my Harvest Golem is going to eat it. No? No, it's not going to eat it? Yeah, you should really kill a Harvest Golem there, buddy. Definitely want to kill that thing. Good man. Okay. Well, that should be his whole turn. This needs to die. Do not let your opponents keep creatures with charge. I don't have anything I can put this Houndmaster on, but I'm going to play Animal Companion, and we'll see if we can get the Leok. That would be ideal. Got the Charging Pig. Oh, that's actually terrible, because it dies to the Explosive Trap, which this thing almost certainly is. Okay. Well, in that case... Because what I wanted was Leok so that I could use this Golem to kill that thing. As it is, we'll use the pig to kill this thing because the pig's dead anyway. And then we're going to flip the Explosive Trap. Oh, that's a really nifty sound. I like that. And I'm actually going to go ahead and coin out the other Animal Companion. I mean, might as well use the coin. This is actually pretty great. So this Houndmaster is a little bit unimpressive on this bear because the bear already has taunt, but it's going to give it a +2/+2 with a 4/3 body attached. I mean, you can't really complain about that. So this is what I was talking about. This is how this deck purports to win, is by, you know, overrunning the opponent with 3 and 4 drops, and that's exactly what it's doing. Okay. So Flare is actually amazing here. I'd love to get rid of that secret. I don't want my stuff getting, like, frozen back up into my hand. It was a misdirection. Wow. Okay, that's when it attacks. Wait, does it not show? Oh, that's really irritating. Okay. I think misdirection is only when the opponent attacks you, not just when the opponent attacks. Period. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and put this buff on. Get it in while the getting is good. Attack with the Twilight Drake, and oh my god, I messed up. I should really have put the Houndmaster in the middle because of Explosive Shot. At the moment, this bear survives Explosive Shot, so it's okay, but I've seen enough Explosive Shots that I know that I should really do that when I can. He got probably the worst one. One of my other creatures can kill it. it's not taunting or anything. Oh, does he have a... He's a kill command. Okay, fair enough. I dig that. I mean, I don't really dig having my creature die, but you know what I mean. Let's go ahead and get the Novice Engineer out here. Draw a card. Silverhand Knight's pretty spectacular. We'll just play that. And I don't see any particular reason to let him keep this Leok around. We'll swing. I could have actually gotten him down to 10, down to 8. I should have been looking for the win already. This, I mean, I couldn't have killed him, but I should have been looking, and I wasn't. So now I'm definitely looking because this is getting awfully close. Hunters don't really do very great against this. The best he could hope for is an explosive trap. It's just not good enough, unfortunately. This will survive, this will survive. Yeah, hunters are not super good at board clear. It's sort of the weakness. And in that case, my deck, which tries to overwhelm the opponent with creatures, is, you know, a pretty good matchup against my opponent's deck. Is that an explosive shot? It's a kill command. Interesting. He doesn't have any beasts in play, so I don't know exactly what that was all about. But that's the game. I mean, I have damaged enough to kill him for sure. Never even had a steady shot, I don't think. That was a good pair of games. I gotta say, I'm kind of surprised how well this Hunter deck works. I guess 3 and 4 mana spike is a strategy that has worked for me in the past. I just don't feel particularly comfortable with it. So I hope you enjoyed those games. If you did, oh, I see. It's the key. It's the key that makes the funky sound. I like that. I dig that. If you enjoyed these games, go ahead, please, and like the video and or subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate that tremendousmente. And if you want to see whether my first arena with the new 12-win cap can actually make it all the way to the distance, then stay tuned because the rest of the games are going to be coming up shortly. I'll see you then.